Okay, so they went to see the owl, and the owl told him that the moon wasn't really gone, right? The moon was just, uh, you couldn't see the moon because the sun wasn't shining light on it anymore. And that was happening because the moon rotates, orbits the Earth, goes around the Earth, and as it gets behind the Earth and the Earth is between the sun and the moon, it blocks some of that light. And after a while, it blocks all the light. But then as the moon moves around again, the moon starts showing again. And so after he explained that to the animals, right, that solved the problem that the squirrel was having, right? Because he now understood that the moon didn't disappear, that it was just part of nature and it's natural. And then they see the moon and it comes back and they have a big party to celebrate that. So again, let's go over those steps that we did to solve this problem or to find the problem and solution. So what was the first step we did? We identified who the main character was because without that, we don't know what the problem of the story is going to be. We have to know who that main character is because they're going to be part of the problem and solution. Step two, we asked what and who the struggle or the conflict is and why. Remember the three types: person versus person, person versus nature, and person versus self. And we asked that, was it person versus person? Did the squirrel have a conflict or a struggle with any other people in the story? No, they pretty much believed him when he told them. At first, they were like, is it really disappearing? But then after they looked at it, they believed that it was. So, and he didn't have a conflict with the owl because the owl taught him why it was disappearing. Um, so, did he have a problem with nature? Yes, because the moon was part of nature, something he does not control, right? He doesn't have any control over that. And it scared him that it was going away and he didn't know why. So that was a problem. Was it a problem with himself? Did the squirrel say, "Oh, I'm just a squirrel and I don't get"? No, he didn't have a problem with himself. So he had a problem, person versus nature, right? So that was the conflict was the moon disappearing, and so then we went to step three, which is how did they fix it, right? How did he fix the problem? Well, he went to see the owl, and the owl told him that the moon wasn't disappearing, that it was because of it rotates around the Earth. So step one, identify the main character. Who is it? Step two, ask who or what and who the struggle or conflict is and why. And step three, ask how did they fix it? And all these steps together can help us identify the problem and solution in a story. So every time we read a story, you need to apply these things. These are the three questions. If someone asks you, what's the problem solution? Say, well, okay, well, who's the main character? And then say, what was the problem that the main character had, right? Was it against nature? Was it against himself? Was it against another person? And then how did that problem get fixed, right? And that is how we identify problem and solution. Okay. All righty.